Rich, incredible victory back at the Niger Leedy County Ground. It feels that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I think we all needed it as a group. Great to be back here and great to get that sort of standard of performance right from the off.
It was a quick start for your side, in 2 up inside 12 minutes, but you really went out the blocks quite quick.
Yeah, we thought they'd be important. They've obviously come a long way, and we just wanted to make sure that we put a stamp on the game really early. You don't obviously expect to get 2 goals in 12 minutes. Messages then onto the pitch were, look, 2-0 is a good start, but can soon unravel. And I thought the girls did brilliantly then in that first half to kind of then step on again and make sure that we went into half time in a really commanding position. So yeah, so pleased with everybody.
A variety of goal scorers today, but Annie Colston will be pleased to be back on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, she loves scoring goals. She's just trying to score goals right to the end. And that's what makes her the striker that she is. So yeah, absolutely delighted for her to score another goal here. It's just nice to see her celebration in it when she scores here.
We were talking pre-match about some of the threats that Worthing can pose, and obviously they're very much in the game in the reverse fixture as well, although we won 4-0. Did you see glimpses of that this afternoon as well?
Yeah, they've got some really good players, and they're in good form. So you're like, even when you're going at 4-0, you still worry. You don't think, well, this is over, because they've got senior players that are characters, and I think they're quite a resilient team. So yeah, it's just delighted with how we then saw the game out. We obviously was in a position to be more patient about what we was doing, not really rush anything. So yeah, pleased.
We're just speaking off camera about probably one of Worthing's better players in their captain being someone that was man-marked this afternoon by Izzy Cook. It was a really disciplined performance from her.
Yeah, they want to play through her. She's an excellent player, Deniro. She dictates their play. We'd identified that from the previous fixture, and from our analysis. Izzy's a really hard worker, and knowing that she could kind of do a job on her meant that it was very difficult for them to do what they want to do, and when they couldn't do that, it was more of a struggle for them. But for Izzy to be so disciplined when she's such a creative player and do that work, I'm delighted with her, really.
We were just talking off camera, there was a little cheer from you this afternoon as you thought that Izzy Cook had finally got her first goal for the club.
Yeah, look, she's going to score a lot of goals for this club, she really is, but we want to get the first one off off her back, and I was convinced that it had gone in, and I think it's just me and her mum were cheering really loudly. It's quite funny.
Someone not short of goals this afternoon, Tori Sinclair, first hat-trick for the club. You must be pleased for her.
I'm so delighted for Tori, because a conversation I had with her before this game was that I don't really care what she does with the ball. It was all about her pressing and what she's going to bring from that aspect, and that would take care of itself. And so I wanted her to have a smile on her face and work hard and not get frustrated. And so for her to then do that, and then the result of that also be that she gets 3 goals, is brilliant for her confidence and good for her. And she deserves it. She really does deserve. She got player of the match, from the sponsor. And so yeah, delighted for her.
It did really feel like Tori created her own chances in that game as well, obviously capitalising on a mistake from the goalkeeper for her first, but then really heavily involved in the second as well.
Yeah, well, all of their mistakes were because of the pressure that we were putting on them. We were making them make mistakes, and we were aware that we could do that. But that comes from hard work. It comes from putting people under pressure, doing that collectively as a group, and obviously that press is led from the front. With Tori and Annie did an exceptional job, and the wing backs were brilliant today. Just worked so hard.
We spoke about that top end of the pitch, but got to give a lot of credit to your back three and also your goalkeeper. A clean sheet this afternoon under quite a bit of pressure from Worthing in the later stages of the game as well.
Yeah, very tidy from Hannah. Nothing that is going to cause the back line to have any panics. She made good decisions when to just kind of clear it and when to play. So I thought she had a really good performance, clean hands, nothing bobbling out, anything like that. So those are the kind of things that can give another team some encouragement, and she didn't give them any encouragement at all today.
Just want to talk about your back three. We've seen a variety of back threes throughout the season, but it seems like you're really finding some consistency in the back three that you got at the moment, and with a bit of structural change with Billy in the middle of the back three as well.
Yeah, it's just in training this week. Sahara on the right hand side impressed me. She's a very good technical footballer, so that idea kind of came up, and Billy played centrally in the three in the friendly that we had at Worcester and did well. So that's how that was formulated. But for me, I thought Izzy Mead had her best game in a Swindon shirt so far. She was absolutely brilliant, really physical, didn't give anything away. Good decisions when to be direct and just clear the ball, and then also to play out as well. I thought she had her best game yet.
Before we talk about the supporters, nearly 400 in attendance at the Nigel Eady County Ground this afternoon. Let's talk about Elise Clayton. It's a special player that you've spoken about a number of times, someone that you're really fond of, who's got immense talent. And I could just hear her at the side when she's waiting to come on and make a debut here at the County Ground, the excitement in her.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things being a manager are a pain. And are difficult, but giving good kids like Elise an opportunity like that are obviously an absolute pleasure. She's got no ego. She doesn't realise how good she is. She works incredibly hard, and she deserves her opportunity. She's got a name on the back of her shirt now, which was nice with the group we presented. That was the case today. So. When she come on, you could just sense her excitement. She's absolutely delighted, and this is a kid who's a ball girl here. She's Swindon through and through. She's got a really bright future. When she come on, you see technically, her turns and everything that she can do. We need to be careful with her because she's just 16. But yeah, delighted to be able to give her that opportunity, and she's done as ever. Everything she just takes in her stride. So yeah, really pleased for her.
Back at the Nigel Eady County Ground, as I mentioned, nearly 400 in attendance. A weekend where this fixture was dedicated to her game too. Yesterday, International Women's Day. There's a lot to be proud of at this football club. Yeah,
I mean, I think with a performance like that, it obviously then makes it a really enjoyable day for the crowd. The sun was shining today, so yeah, absolutely perfect. Great day out, and the support we get is fantastic. It just makes such a difference to everybody, and I appreciate the support from the club. This feels like our home, and the more we play here, I think our performances get better, and the girls just it feels like home, and so it should do.
Only a few games left of the season now. Obviously, you've got a County Cup final upcoming as well, and a few league games. So what's the targets as you look to finish out this season?
It's all about next season. So it's all about quality of performances. Kicking on, we've got a really good squad of good players. There's good relationships within the group. We've underperformed a little bit the second half of the season, so it's all about us kind of leading into next season in good shape, being together, having some good performances, and everybody appreciating how good the group is.
Just lastly, you've got one more home game of the season, which we're delighted to say is going to be at the Nigel Eady County Ground as well. Your take on AFC Bournemouth, so you hope to see loads more fans here next month for that game.
Yeah, it'll be a massive game. We've obviously, I think as a group, we see that as a marker. The quality of Bournemouth are excellent. That's where we want to be, and I'm confident that when they come here, that we'll be able to give the best of ourselves and give them a really good game, and it'll be a great game for the fans to come and watch.